Hey everybody, it's another with K-pop oracles. I'm bringing you another K-pop tarot reading. Today's reading is going to be about one of the cutest couples that never were, Taeyong of NCT and Sogi of Red Velvet. We're just going to be asking the cards a few questions about their connection. So yeah, let's get started. So what's going on between Taeyong and Sogi right now? What's going on between Taeyong and Sogi right now? We have the Three of Cups in reverse, which tells me, okay, I mean, when it's an upright, it's like, okay, you're like out socializing with friends and whatnot. But in the reverse, kind of tells me that they are just maybe not focusing on the connection. They're just like, yeah, like there's a sense of loneliness going on right here, or just like kind of doing their own thing right now. Okay, what else? What's going on between Taeyong and Sogi right now? We have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like... Let me pull some more cards. What's going on between Taeyong and Sogi right now? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so... Okay, there's a pause right now. I feel like, yes, there's... not a whole lot of socializing between them right now, but we have the Wheel of Fortune here, which is indication of like someone from your past returning. So and then so it can mean that they may come together in the future, okay, or they're thinking about it. And the Ace of Pentacles is like a lot of aces usually indication of a new beginning, or kind of maybe possibly working together again. So yeah, so right now it's just like a pause, but I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here, they'll eventually come together and make something happen, you know, maybe work together with the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, so let's see. What does Taeyong think of Sogi? 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 We had the Six of Wands or Six of Fire. He sees her as a very like, I don't know, just someone who really stands out, you know, someone who is really charismatic too. It's like someone who, she's really captivating. Like you can't take your eyes off her. Like she stands out, I guess, from the crowd. And also just sees her as someone who gets a lot of recognition for what she does. Like she's full of talents, and people really admire that about her. So, and yeah, so maybe sees her as a very inspiring individual. Okay, what else? What does Taeyong think of Sogi? What does Taeyong think of Sogi? Oh, Jesus Christ. What does Taeyong think of Sogi? We have the Queen of Water, Queen of Cups. He sees her as like a really warm and like inviting individual, just someone who's really compassionate too, and also just sees as someone who really cares for others, like really cherishes her connections or friendships, and sometimes like maybe he sees her as someone who's like she cares, she's always focused on like, you know, making other people happy or just like making sure everyone's needs are met, but sometimes forgets to like take care of herself. That's what I'm seeing here. Someone who he sees her as someone who has a deep love for her family and also her friends. Really kind and caring individual. What else? What does Taeyong think of Sogi? What does Taeyong think of Sogi? What does Taeyong think of Sogi? We had the Five of Wands or Five of Fire. Okay. Okay, maybe he sees her as someone who has a lot going on in her life, maybe a lot of conflicts or drama. Or maybe just someone who, like, maybe she's dealing with a lot of people who have like opposing opinions or just don't always agree with her or try to fight with her. But at the same time, he sees her as like someone who is really ambitious, like really passionate about what she does. Also, maybe not afraid to kind of stand up for herself too. Like maybe he sees her just having a lot of conflicts or drama. And yeah. Okay, what else? What does Taeyong think of Sogi? What does Taeyong think of Sogi? What does Taeyong think of Sogi? We have Carly. Carly. He sees her as a very like independent person, really strong too, fearless. You know, maybe doesn't like to be controlled. What else? What does Taeyong think of Sogi? We have Iris. Something enchanting about her too. Maybe just about what she does, like just something captivating about her. And also just someone who, maybe he sees her as someone who's gone through so many like changes in her life, or maybe like, transformations. Like a chameleon. Like she maybe sees her as someone who's like blends in with the crowd easily too. Okay, what else? Oh, mango. What does Taeyong think of Sogi? What does Taeyong think of Sogi? We have Garnet. Garnet card. He sees her as really passionate too, not afraid to go after what she wants. It's almost like an Aries energy. Okay, what else? What does Taeyong think of Sogi? What does Taeyong think of Sogi? What does Taeyong think of Sogi? We have clear quartz. He sees her as someone who's not afraid to like let go of negative situations, or not afraid, just like always like drama free, you know. The clear course is all about clear negativity. Just someone who is not afraid to walk away from drama or just toxic people or toxic situations. Okay, so what does Sogi think of Taeyong? What does Sogi think of Taeyong? What does Sogi think of Taeyong? We had the 10 of Earth or 10 of Pentacles. Okay, maybe she sees him as like family, okay? And also just someone who is really like a really solid character, really stable too. Maybe just someone who really cares for his family, always like, maybe like likes to provide for his family as well. And I feel like maybe she sees this connection as like a really peaceful one, really, and she's really content with what they have right now. So yeah, what else? What does Sogi think of Taeyong? What does Sogi think of Taeyong? We had the 7 of Wands or 7 of Fire. Okay. She sees him as someone who's very confident. Also just someone who, I guess, will stand up for himself too, and not afraid to back down on things. Maybe has a lot of hurdles, maybe a lot of challenges in life too, that he had to overcome. She sees him as a very powerful figure, really courageous. Okay, what else? What does Sogi think of Taeyong? What does Sogi think of Taeyong? We had the 3 of Air, 3 Swords. Okay. Okay, this is okay, there might be some like little misunderstandings in the connection, maybe some like issues going on here, but on a more positive side, it's like crappy situations tend to heal with time. So maybe like whatever sad situations going on between them. I mean, it's also a sign like that there's like a kind of a third party problem here, and I just think a lot of it is work related. So work is kind of getting away in the connection, or kind of causing them to kind of not put in too much effort in the connection. So yeah, what else? What does Sogi think of Taeyong? We have the stag. This little, I guess is this a moose or something, or a deer of some sort? Okay, it's a stag, right? See, she's him as someone who's, yeah, just like, it's almost like the Six of Wands energy, like someone who's like a leader, okay, a true leader, really powerful figure too, really like charismatic, just has a lot of pride, very Aries-like. What else? Almost like the Emperor's card too in tarot. What does Sogi think of Taeyong? We have the Earth Fairy. Okay, the Earth Fairy. She sees him as very down to earth too. Just very like someone who strives to kind of build a foundation for himself and for his family, and someone who's just like, she sees him as like really kind of a strong, like really like individual, maybe someone who's just like really concerned about like maybe like really into exercise or always trying to take care of his health. Okay, what else? What does Sogi think of Taeyong? What does Sogi think of Taeyong? We have the sun. It's the sun, as you know, it's kind of like it's like something that's always like in the spotlight, okay, or just always like the center of attention. And she sees him as someone who's like full of life, full of like energy, really self-aware. She's also seen him as like a really kind of strong masculine individual, really like creative, and sees him as like someone that people really honor, really like admire, and also just someone who is very independent as well, but like really values his solitude, and also just like almost like a, I don't know, there's something about him that's like kind of makes you think that he would be like a great parent in the future or something. Like the sun, it gives life to a lot of things, so she sees him as someone who like would be, yeah, like a great parent. Okay, what else? Does Sogi think of Taeyong? Does Sogi think of Taeyong? We have the 8th house. It says intimacy. Okay. Intimacy. Okay, maybe she just sees it as like, I guess like when they were together, or just like when they had time to socialize with one another, like maybe she like felt that their connection was like really strong, really intimate too, like a really deep connection. Yeah. Okay. What's gonna happen to their connection in the future? What's gonna happen to Taeyong and Sogi's connection in the future? We have the 9 of Swords. Okay, this is kind of sad. Okay, so I feel like maybe someone's dealing with a lot of anxiety right now, or maybe both of them. So there's kind of too scared to kind of like do anything right now. I feel like just I feel like there's other things that are taking up their time and attention that's causing them a great worry. So it's like it's kind of like causing issues maybe in the connection. Also, like, you know, their careers playing a role as well. What's going to happen to Taeyong and Sogi's connection in the future? What's going to happen to Taeyong and Sogi's connection in the future? We have the 2 of Wands. Okay, this is a promising card. It can mean that like it's a strong indication that they like may work again together in the future. Okay, so because it's a card is a representation of a partnership. Right now they're just kind of like focusing on other matters. Okay. What's gonna happen to Sogi and Taeyong's friendship in the future? What's gonna happen to Taeyong and Sogi's friendship in the future? We have the Star. The Star is a representation of or card that represents healing, kind of optimism. So it seems like I don't know what issues, like whatever issues they have, like they'll heal from it. They'll come together and work together. That's what I'm getting. Okay, it's a healing energy coming in. Okay, what else? What's gonna happen to Taeyong and Sogi's connection in the future? Okay, we have the World. The World is this indication of like, Yeah, so I feel like okay, it's an indication of something coming. Okay, it's just like something new. I feel like maybe they'll like work on like a project together. I feel that's what I'm getting. The world is an indication of new possibilities coming, or them being open to new possibilities. Okay, what else? What's gonna happen to Taeyong and Sogi's connection in the future? We have anemone. Anemone. Okay. All right. I feel like. Okay. Anemone. It's a card that represents, or a flower that represents anticipation. Okay, like trying to like make something big, or just yeah. I feel like in the future, I think this is a card that indicates that they're gonna work on like a big project together. That's what I'm getting. Okay, it's gonna be something big. Anyway, so that's all I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button. I'm also on Twitter. You can follow me at Kpop Oracles1. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.